The village of Mutwal near the town of Kalpitiya on the east coast of Sri Lanka is well known for its sandy beaches and coconut plantations. Surely a natural attraction for tourists. But it is part of the country that has not enjoyed the benefits of tourism in recent times, located as it is within the battle zone of an unresolved conflict. Other factors have also contributed to Mutwal's isolation. As a peninsular town, there is only one access road, that too in poor condition. So to reach the nearest town, which is Kalpitiya, 6 kilometers away, residents generally use the lagoon. Many have their own catamarans, which they also use for fishing.
Here, most of them do fishing. We catch prawns, we catch crabs, we use catamarans. What we earn daily is enough to buy food for that day. However, there is no saving.
But sheltered as it is from the outside world, Mutwal too is vulnerable to the impact of a changing world. In fact, due to underdevelopment and a lack of resources and facilities, people here are especially vulnerable.
Everyone here is very poor. They are not rich at all. No one cares about our village. If there were an election, they would come here. After that, they are not to be seen. We do not have water. No doctor here.
When the media reported the case of an HIV-positive individual from the neighboring town of Kalpitiya, the residents of Mutwal too became concerned about their own situation.
Awareness should be created amongst the people. There aren't any educated people here. So it should be communicated in a way that they can understand.
They are going to build hotels in the future. Tourists will come here. There is a chance for this infection to spread in the future. We cannot be sure about this.
The people's concern for their safety has increased with the government's announcement of new plans to develop the tourist potential of Mutwal. Among the town's population are those who feel it will have a negative impact on their lifestyles, while others think otherwise. The principal of the only school in the village is one of them.
This village will develop by becoming a tourist area. We should not object to the plan to promote tourism. At present, we do not have transport, electricity, nor telephone facilities. But all these facilities will be available when there is tourism. This is development. But if there is a chance of HIV, AIDS and other infections spreading, then the people should be made aware. The government and other NGOs should create this awareness.
It is against this backdrop that the community workers of the Humanitarian Brotherhood Foundation took to the villages of Mutwal to implement a program of awareness raising among local residents.
There are STIs and other diseases to be seen. Due to the situation in Kalpiti, like displaced people, insufficient land and poverty can create opportunities which are vulnerable to the spread of HIV.
With 15 trained staff members to support them, they began by holding workshops and distributing information leaflets that were easy for people to understand. They also focused on sections of the population that appeared to be most vulnerable, such as displaced communities and refugees returning from India and elsewhere.
The refugees have been living here since October 1990. Especially, we targeted them because they traveled back and forth to places like Mana. Indian returnees are also living here. They have constant contact with them.
Due to the untiring efforts of the organization, the people of Mutwal are now aware of the need to be better informed on issues relating to HIV/AIDS, as they now understand the impact it can have on their future.
There is a chance for our village also to get affected. This organization brought us books and showed us. We got the chance to know that there is a disease called AIDS through this awareness program.
If a child has it, we can say it openly. If an adult has it, we have to keep it as a secret. We can go to a person here and then we can tell her that this is the problem. I have this sickness. Please inform your organization and try to help us. We would share this information.
The Kalpitiya experience is a relevant and timely reminder of the situation throughout rural Sri Lanka. Although Sri Lanka is still regarded as a low-prevalence country, there is little doubt that HIV/AIDS is a factor which can affect all aspects of human development. Sri Lanka's gains in terms of reduction of infant and maternal mortality, increased life expectancy, decline in death rates, positive educational and literacy levels, all stand to be lost in the event that HIV/AIDS is not prevented and controlled. The tourist industry, large-scale migration, and the proximity of Sri Lanka to countries such as India and Thailand, which have a large number of people living with HIV/AIDS, are all additional risk factors that could contribute to a rise in HIV/AIDS cases in the country. Awareness and knowledge could be the key to its prevention.